Okay, so here we're doing the Kiara Sky Gel Pro Spring Collection called Freshly Pressed. You're gonna have to bear with me. I'm doing this early in the morning and clearly I haven't had enough coffee. So we're gonna start with the first one, Vanilla Cloud. Now this is pretty much a group of pastels. So we're gonna cross our fingers because me and pastels fight because sometimes I can be pretty heavy-handed. So this is Vanilla Cloud number 151. I think all of these, before you even get started, are going to need 2 coats, but that's just me being maybe a little pessimistic. But this one seems to be going on okay with my heavy-handedness and maybe not picking up quite enough product for this tip. But it's going on nice, actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. Because am I working in camera? That's a bit better. Yeah, that's friggin' hump up here. Okay, so that's Vanilla Cloud. So it's kind of it's a warm white, I would say, but off-white. So some of you are looking for off-white for wedding dresses and stuff. This might work for you. It's called Vanilla Cloud. Now our next one is a color that's called Lemon Cream, number 152. And this is that pastel sort of butter yellow that everybody's been trying to get their hands on all summer. So we have this one, and it's looking like it might be the trend color that everybody's after. For those that don't want that bright yellow, this is more softer. A butter yellow to me is actually a little bit brighter because butter is brighter, but this one's going on nice. Get all my tip. So there, I would probably do 2 just because I would want to make sure that everything is perfect. But this isn't going to be a color where you have to do like 5 coats to get it to be, you know, the color that you want, and it's going to add extra bulk and gross to your nails. This is going to be 2 nice coats and you're going to be done. Be brave if you want to and try it in 1, but I prefer 2. I'm old that way. So this is 153 Matcha Melt. It's kind of it's not bright, but it's not light, but it's showing up really bright on screen. It's not mint, clearly, because it's matcha. So it's more on a little deeper than a mint color. Like I said, I'm trying to get better at those humps. They just make me crazy. Down the sides. It's going on quite nice, but I think it's that brush. This brush just blows my mind. So if you've used a Prayer Tron Legend, this is a similar brush, but I feel like this one might be a little bit softer. This is Matcha Melt. I'm trying not to wreck everything as I put it in my lamp because I have a tendency to do that. So now we have number 154, Icy Slush. This one is an icy cold, soft, like baby blue. I really like this color. And it's going on nice as well. But it's similar to the yellow, and that I think I would probably do 2 coats just to make sure that I had my color as consistent as I could get it. Not because it's not offering me good color payoff, because it really is. The consistency is so nice. But just to have that little bit extra coverage. So that's Icy Slush, number 154. Next, we have one called Rose and Lychee, I think is how you say that. This one. So we're going to try this one and see how this one goes. It's a pale pink. Those of you that are looking for baby pink or ballerina pink, probably pick up a little bit more if I wanted to. There we go. This one, again, probably 2 coats. I say this with love in my heart, but I have never met a pastel line that you can get in 1 coat. There always seems to be a high or a low spot. I'm going to put this on a little heavier and see if I can get it better. So the one thing with pastels that I've noticed over the years is, not that you want to pile them on. This is rose and lychee. You don't want to pile them on, but you want to make sure that you have enough color on your brush, whatever brush that might be, if you're working from a pot or a bottle, to go across that nail evenly. If you're trying to scrape across half the amount of product that you need on a nail, regardless of color, you're going to run into trouble. So I get it. We don't want extra bulk and things like that. I totally understand that. But you can't bitch about a product or complain about a product if you're refusing to change your ways, because not every product works the same. So sometimes with colors, some of them you'll have to apply them just a little bit thicker to get them to work. Like if you take your brush, we'll use this as an example. So this is Berry Luxe, number 156. And if I take most of the product off my brush, there's nothing on there. Deeper colors, you can get away with that. But if I take everything off, can you see that? And then I'm trying to scrape this on, and then using so much pressure to get the product off my brush, yeah, you're going to have streaks and you're going to have low spots and you're going to have problems, okay? But if you just pick up a little bit more, right, on your brush, and you start at the back, and you, oh, I got dust in this now, and you just bring it forward without the little dust bunnies in it, you're going to get better color payoff. Are you going to have to do 2 coats? Yeah, probably, but you're not going to have to do 4. But if you keep scraping that color on in ultra thin layers and complaining about the product, and I'm not bitching about any line or complaining about any line or anything like that. I'm just saying you need to use enough product on your brush to get it to cover that nail. Now, you're not pouring it on. It's not what I'm saying. Let's see if I can get that off. But you just need to use enough that when you run your brush down your nail, that you can evenly coat from cuticle to tip, and you're not seeing like tons of streaks, okay? So this one's gonna need 2 coats just because I was kind of putzing around with it. And that's rose and lychee. Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox, but I just wanted to say that because I see that sometimes people are complaining about something, but they refuse to change their ways. Not everything works the same. If it was all the same, we wouldn't have so many lines. End of story. So here's Sugar and Ice. Now this one has also been getting a lot of attention, which makes me think that we're going to see some shimmers and glitters come back into the nail world, which makes me super happy because I feel like we've been pretty creamy and uneventful for the last few years, like 5. This one is a pale pink with sort of like a lavender lilac undertone. And the shimmer in it is kind of green and gold, if it's picking up on camera, but not a yuck green, right? Look at how nice that cover. There's a little low spot right here, but I think I just missed with product. So again, you could do 2 coats or just apply it properly the first time. You wouldn't have to do 2 coats. This will work. That's Sugar and Ice. And then we have one called Soft Press. Now, this one is a pale, I would say peach, 158. Some of you are going to like it. I think it's too opaque for a French myself, but it seems to be that peachy color that girls are wanting to put underneath a French right now. So I'm a little old school in the fact that I want my color under my French to be slightly transparent. I don't want it to look like I painted a color on the nail and then painted my French over top. I want it to look more natural, I guess, a little, like have a little bit of see-through in it so that I can, just so that it looks, I don't know, it's not cleaner. It just looks more real. I mean, I get it, we're doing fake nails, but I don't want them to look too fake. So this is Soft Press. So I would do 2, but then I'm just fighting with this stupid hump in these nails. Honestly, I'm going to start painting just half. So this is Soft Press. Now we're going to get into some more fun, like brighter colors. There's just 2 left here to do. So this one is called Melon Tonic. Now corals always seem to be popular in the summer, always. And I shouldn't say just summer. When everybody's going on their beachy vacations in the winter, they like a coral too. So this one is called Melon Tonic. I'm going to try and do the hump first so I don't despise it so much, and then just pull everything down. There we go, that's better. This one is giving really nice coverage too, except for at that damn hump. It's just going to be my nemesis. I'm going to have to order different tips so I can swatch these and not swear about that hump. So Melon Tonic, a nice corally color, but it's a soft coral. It's not too orange and it's not too pink. Hang on, I got what I was doing over here. There, I can fix that corner that I was robbing from. Melon Tonic. Trying to keep these in the light in the order that I put them in, because when I take them out again to show you finished, I don't want them all in a mess, because I don't know what I would do then. Okay, so our last color is Tangerine Twist. Now this one is definitely more orange, but it's still a really nice color. I feel like orange nails, they don't get enough airtime because not everybody loves orange, but if your clients have like deeper skin tones, this is going to look incredible on them. I get pretty jealous sometimes of the colors that I don't get to wear. Not that I wear a lot of color, but like seeing some of the girls walking around, I've got these amazingly colored nails and I just think, ah, that looks so good on her, but it would look terrible on me. So I do get a little nail envy occasionally. And this is one of those times, because this would look terrible on me, but I really like this color. So this is Tangerine Twist. And the last one in the Freshly Pressed Spring Collection from the Kiara Sky Gel Pro line. So I'm going to just put this in, close my bottle, and then I'm going to show you guys again the colors in this collection. So first we have Vanilla Cloud. Then we have Lemon Cream. And again, a second coat, which is what I'm going to do before I put these on the shelf for you guys to look at. A second coat would really finish these off really nice. This is Matcha Melt. Then we have Icy Slush. These ones look so cute together in a row. Then we have Rose and Lychee. So it's such a soft pink. And then we have, what is this one? This is Berry Luxe. I knew that one. So another pale, pale pink. And then we have Sugar and Ice, which is our shimmery color. I really like that one, but I love glitters. Then we have Soft Press, which is a nice soft peach color, a little bit of pink in it. And then we have Melon Tonic, which is really cute for vacation nails. And then we have Tangerine Twist. So this is a freshly pressed, literally I need more copy, collection that was released in the spring, but we just got it now because I was late. So this is from the Kiara Sky Gel Pro line. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed.